and we'll just set this up and we'll get to it. Albert Weston. maximum infection inflicts with hindered. Interesting. I didn't know that. I learn something every day. .7 minutes is all I have to play with you.
I expected more from you. I'll see you dead.
I don't think so, bitch.
Just starting.
Oh, you bitch. Come on, you little fucking bitch. You thought you were faster than me, didn't you, bitch? So that's doing that. Let's see where our friends are. One's right there. One's over here, yeah. Somebody's over here. This will be a surprise. Let's find out where our friends are. You still haven't healed your infection? I don't know how he just lost him, but whatever. I'll find him again. Seriously, you stupid bitch? Wait, what? What? What did I just do? I'm confused. What did I just do? I just walked through a pallet? Come on, bitch. I know the usual. You can't hide from death, bitch. Yes, I know you got fucking boil over. And I need to get you to a fucking hook, which is right here, thank God. Little surprise over here. Oh, upstairs. Oh, you're lucky I didn't get you, bitch. Come on, you little fucking bitch. Go for that pallet, because I'm going to break it. And that loop's gone, buddy. Come on, you nerd. I think I'm gonna start running bamboozle on these fuckers. Fucking noodle it, let's go. Come on, you fucking nerd, you're not good at all, you're fucking trash. Let's go, faggot. Come here. Come here, you fucking cum drinker. Oh, which door was that just opened? Fucking bitch. Let's go. Good boy. That I'd leave too. Smart people leave. Dumb people die. You want to stick around? You want to die with your friend or what? You're not so good now, are you, bitch? You won't be getting off the hook now. Well, not unless your friend comes and saves you, but he's not going to save you because you're dead. Nobody's stupid enough to fuck with Wesker. Did you notice how they didn't stick around and try to get him off the hook? Yeah, they know better. They don't fuck with Wesker. They know how dangerous that is. Wesker is not one of those killers you want to fucking do that with. Not unless you want to be on your back. That's why they didn't stick around. They left. They're like, yeah, fuck that. He can die. Those guys were a little greasy anyways. I didn't look at their perks, but I'm sure they were running like windows of opportunity. I know the one guy was for sure. I knew he was. And I could tell because he knew exactly where to run. Where the next pallet would be. It's evil Batman. Yeah, I don't know. I still like Chucky. He's still pretty good. He's not as good as he used to be, but they gotta stop nerfing killers. Especially when you get good with the character. Like if you get really good with a character and they decide to start nerfing it. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch how many screech cobblers I have with this guy. Look how many screech cobblers I have. Do I have enough? I have 250 with this guy. Now I keep forgetting we're not playing the Blood Moon event anymore. So I gotta remember that I have to take a gen, like a gen perk or whatever, because we're not playing that anymore. Because I was literally using Franklin's, Lightborn, Darkness Revealed, and Friends to the End, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're not playing that event anymore. Yeah, so I need my gen regression perk on. Yeah, so I have 250 screech cobblers with this guy. So I think I can afford to use one or two. I think Vecna also has lots. That was my other one that had lots. Yeah, I'm on PS5, and he has 184. Okay, yeah, it was him. Actually, I might play as Vecna. Yeah, PS5. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Vecna. Whoops, I just want to get that stuff off. Alright, so what do we got? We got toolbox flashlight. I really want to put Franklin's on when I see this, by the way. But I want my gender perk, right? I got my gender regression. I need one gender regression. I have to. I'll just have to deal with them. I'll just have to deal with them this way. We're always waiting on those two people. We're waiting on Jane Romero, who's got a big ass, and Nia. Oh, there we go. I wonder who did that Screech Cobbler. I wonder whose that was. Oh yeah, mine. That's right. The only person in the fucking trial that's not being greedy. Huh. It's amazing. So, They can thank me later once they're getting all those blood points. Oh, is this Vecna's map? I think it is. It is Vecna's map. That's cool. So we're gonna go downstairs first because I have a feeling our friends are down here. Maybe not. I think they are, but I didn't go the right way. I'm gonna go back up and see if I can catch them.
This one.
Yep, somebody's right there. Really?
By which to watch them.
Oh, they're right there. Back there. David, you shouldn't have done that, buddy. You little faggot, come here. Oh, you're gonna get it, you little bitch. I told you you're gonna fucking get it. You little bitch. Basement's not gonna hurt you, bitch. You're gonna try to heal yourself in the basement, eh? Friends to the end, baby. I love that ability.
Arcane secrets.
Oh, I just injured somebody.
Geometry.
Downstairs. I know David's gonna try to... Yeah, I knew he was gonna do that. Oh no, you don't, David. That'll be quite enough of your shit. Fuck you, David. Come here, you little bitch. I hate your ass. Come here, you little bitch. I warned you about being a fucker. I warned you, bitch. I also warned you to fuck with my gen.
Suffer for that.
I can hear her. I knew I could hear her fucking whimpering.
Your life slips away.
No, sorry, but that's how the cookie crumbles for you, buddy. You should have left the hook. I know they're gonna get mad that he's gonna be like, oh, he fucking tunneled me, blah blah blah. Well, I used my ability and he stayed at the hook, so the way I see it is if you're at the hook, if you stay at the hook after you get unhooked, like we're talking a good what? How long was that? It was quite a bit. He should have left the hook. Won't be using that again. You're not supposed to be able to use that one again. It's supposed to block the pallet when you fly over it. Oh, you little bitch. Let's just get that artificial line out of the way, shall we? I got her. I got her. I got the bitch. She tried to run away. I just turned around and did my thing. Still got her. Yes, your friend tried to help you, I know. Unfortunately, death was too quick. And it took over. In other words, don't fuck with Vecna. He's good though, he's good. Like, he's really good. Oh, she's gonna get the fucking hatch, dude. Yeah. She's gonna get the hatch. It's probably, yeah. Because it was downstairs. It was downstairs in the basement, of course. Like, you know what I mean? Not the downstairs basement where the hooks are, but the other basement. The dungeon basement. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. How in the world did you outscore me, bitch? When I was taking gens down, I was downing people, hooking them. Like, how do you, I don't understand how you're outscoring me. I don't think so. I don't know, that person's on PlayStation though, so I bet you she was pretty ragey. No, Vecna is good. Vecna is a good killer. It takes a little bit to getting used to. When I first tried him, he was kind of annoying, but like once I got the hang of how he works, it's pretty good. He's actually pretty lethal. So I had this idea. About, you know how the hatch. Okay, so let's go through those first. Let me look at those. Where is it? Offerings. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so we have Vigo's blueprint too, right? Just like survivors do. We can say we want the hatch to spawn at the main building. We can actually force ourselves to spawn in the basement. So, and I believe there's another one too. I think we have all the same ones they do. Anyways, so my thoughts here were, if the hatch spawns every game, why don't we get our own offering that allows us to tremendously decrease the chance of the hatch spawning at all? Maybe they could give us, maybe they could give killers an offering that would counter this. Only ours would be about canceling the hatch, period. Not guaranteeing it, but raising the percentage of it won't spawn at all. I think that would make games a lot interesting if you could deny the hatch. You know what I mean? If there was a chance that you could use a blueprint that would deny the hatch. It wouldn't be guaranteed. Obviously, you'd have to balance it out so that it would sometimes, like, you know, it would work, but not every single time. Because if it worked every single time, then you know what would happen, right? Survivors would cry about it. Hey, they're stopping the hatch from spawning. So, and here's the other thought that I had as well. If there is an exit gate open, if one exit gate is opened, and you kill the second last person, so basically it comes down to the last person, the hatch should not spawn at all. Because there is an exit gate already open, which means they can get out. And I know you could sit there and say, well, the killer could just camp the exit gate. Well, he could, but there's a good chance the survivor is still going to get away. Like a really good chance. Because once you hit a survivor, they take off like a bullet, right? They get that little speed burst. The only way you could stop it, well, yeah, but if you remove the hatch from the game, you're going to get a lot of shit, right? If they would have never introduced the hatch in the game, period, it would have been better. Because they give you two ways to get out, right? And it's not hard to get out when you have multiple survivors still alive. If there's two ways to get out, all you have to do is divert the killer to the other side, and then this side works on the fucking door, and then by the time they're done playing around with him, you got the door open, they're heading back. Now he might get somebody, but most of them are going to get away. The stupidest thing I see with survivors when I play Survivor is I see everybody go into the same door. Everybody's going to the same door. So the killer's like, oh, this is great. I can set up a perimeter of where I think they're gonna, where they're gonna try to run, and I'm gonna just take them out one by one. Instead of diverting into groups of two. One goes one way, one goes the other. Like two goes to this door, two goes to this door. Boom, you're getting out. One way or another, you're gonna get out. Give me a second here, I'm getting a drink. A special drink. If you know what I mean. A special drink. Ow, shit. I'm back. Just fucking stuck. Didn't move my fingers in time and almost... Oh, I got them stuck in the door. Alright. Now, let me read this right. Okay, so here is the fucking problem. I want you to read this for me. I can read it. I know what it says, but I want you to read it and tell me what you think of this. Because I just did this. Okay? I just did this last game, and you saw the girl do this. So she put the pallet down, okay? I flew over the pallet, which is supposed to block it for 45 seconds. Okay? It says any vault location, including pallets. Okay? So she went around, she jumped through the window, and she went to the pallet that I flew over, and she jumped over it. And I'm like, that's why I was like, excuse me? Like, no, I just blocked that pallet. How is she running? Like, it hasn't been 45 seconds that quick. Like, I literally just did it. It's been about 10. And she's jumping over the pallet. I'm like, nope. That's the whole point of using the book. Okay, so books are very rare. So I gotta make sure that I, get some more, or I use the hand. I'm gonna have to use the hand. If I have any. I have 3. Okay, I'll do this real quick and see if I can get some. If I can get a hand here. Come on, or a book there. Come on. Oh, that stupid sword. I hate that stupid sword. The book. There it is. This one's kind of funny too. Read this one. It says two treasure chests are guaranteed to roll 1 on the dice roll. Opening treasure chest grants the oblivious status effect for 15 seconds for survivors. That's hilarious. And you know what happens, right? You know what happens when you roll a 1? You know what the treasure chest does to you when you roll a 1? It eats you. It chomps down on you and holds you in place. I saw a dumbass trying to open a chest one time. I stood behind him, and he knew I was there. And he just decided to open the treasure chest anyways. He rolled a 1, and the treasure chest ate him. And then I just smashed him and knocked him down. But it was funny to watch. Because all of a sudden it just opens up and chomps on him. But I've never used that one before, to be honest. It does sound funny though, because that means I'm going to hear somebody scream at least twice, because they're going to get stuck, right? The treasure chest is going to eat 2 people. There's all kinds of good ones, but you can do it with 3 or 2. It depends what you want to do. But the book is great because if you don't use the book and you use your Flight of the Dam, that's the one where you use the skeletons to get people, they fly higher, so survivors can literally duck them, and it's really easy for them to duck, and you'll just keep missing them, because most survivors that can see it will just duck it. Sometimes you'll get them when they jump through a window or something, you'll get them, but like The book is better because they fly right to the ground, so when survivors think they're going to be able to duck it, obviously they can't because it's flying on the ground, right? So it hits them. That's why I get most people, because they're expecting that to fly higher. So they just duck down. You see them duck down and they're getting hit anyways. It's like, dude, you can't duck these things. They're on the ground, dumbass. But I could take this away. But if I take this away, I'm only going to have 2. Right? Because you get 5 skeletons. Without the book, you get 5 skeletons. But when you put the book on, one of the side effects of this ability is it takes 3 of those 5 away. That's why I'm using this, because it adds 1 back. That's why I have 3, not 2. I could take this off and use something else, but the sword is suck. Okay, so listen to this. So anybody that enters the Dispelling Spear screams and gains broken for 30 seconds. But the part that sucks about this ability the most is the second part of this ability. It says using Mage Hand spell on downed pallet breaks that pallet in 3.2 seconds. Well, I can fucking break the pallet quicker than that with my hand. By hand. Right, so you're sitting there going 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's broken. The survivor's long gone, you know what I mean? Yeah, it is. It's been over since this morning, my friend. The Blood Moon event ended this morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. Can we stop asking for shit? Not you. I really want to try this, to be honest. I think this is going to be hilarious, because it guarantees 2 chests. It guarantees 2 chests are going to roll 1. And you know the survivors, when they see the treasure chest, they're like, oh, let's get a piece of Vecna's armor. Let me tell you the side effects of Vecna's armor. So, it's great that they can use my armor, because they can see things that I can do, like when I'm flying, when I use certain things, when I use my things, they can see my skeletons. But there's a side effect to that, because the survivors are always refreshing them, right? They're going to get more because a piece broke. But as I'm hooking them, if they don't be careful with pieces they pick up, and they pick a fresh piece of my armor up, and they're on the second hook state, and I down their ass, I can kill them right on the ground. Because they're wearing a piece of my armor, and that's what it does. Is you'll see this message on the ground when you look at them on the ground. It'll say "retrieve artifact," which is the piece that they're wearing, right? And so you kill them. Kind of like well, it's just like the ring girl, right? When she gets 7 stacks of condemned on somebody and you down somebody, you can kill them right where they lay. Well, with him, except she can do it much quicker than Vecna, but it's the same idea. So he's got 2 Moris, basically. He's got a mini Mori and a big Mori. Obviously, his bigger one is better. But his mini one is pretty good, too. So, normally, if I was not to use this, I would use... I think I would probably use... Where is it? This one's pretty good too. This, you can increase the distance that your skeletons travel by 4 meters. And you can increase the time as well by ½ a second for the Mage Hand when it holds the pallet up. So some people know that. Yeah, no, I know. I did it to somebody. So now you're gonna make me. Now you're gonna make me tell that story. All right. So near the very beginning of when I started playing this game, as I started as killer, obviously. There was not my first. It wasn't my first match. This was like maybe my, I don't know, 12th match or something. I was using Wesker, and I wasn't doing very good at first. And I started killing people. I think I killed 2 of them, and there was 2 left, and they got all the generators done, and they ran to the exit gate. One of them was injured, and yeah, so they opened the gate, and I was at there's like a doorway before the exit gate that you can look through, right? This was on the Larry's map, okay? And there's a hook right there in the doorway, and I was standing there staring at him, right? But I had my power charged up with Wesker, and he's sitting there teabagging like crazy. And I'm getting closer, and he's not really moving because he figures he's got this, right? He thinks he's good. He's still teabagging away. All of a sudden, I double dash quickly. He goes to run. Unfortunately, Wesker grabs the motherfucker by the throat, smashes him into the exit, picks him up, and I walk him back to the hook. And as I'm walking him back to the hook, because I recorded this, and I think I posted it on Twitch at one point. You could hear me saying, "Not so funny now, are we, fuckface?" As I'm hooking him. I thought that was so funny though, dude. I got closer and closer, and he wasn't moving. He just kept teabagging me. It's almost like he forgot I was Wesker. You know what I mean? So let me go to Wesker real quick. I'll show you what I was using too. I wasn't using, and this is irrelevant. It's not what I was using. So I always use these. I use the gold egg and the lab photo. The lab photo allows me to instantly break pallets. Right? So when the survivor's sitting on the other side teabagging the pallet, they don't realize that when I charge my thing up, I instantly smash the pallet and break it. I don't jump over it. He loses that ability to jump over pallets, but that's okay because he breaks them. Okay, but this is how I killed that guy right here. Okay, so this egg is a very special egg. I call it special because of what it does. So when you dash the first time, it's short, but when you put this egg on, it makes your second dash 50% longer. So that's how I was able to grab that guy from such a distance, because you get the 50% extension, right, on the duration of his dash, his second dash, which allows you to grab people pretty easily, as long as you're aiming it properly. So that's how I got him. I got 250 Screech Cobblers. If only I could share them between my killers. Here, you need some Screech Cobbler, Wesker? You can have 50. Alright. Yes, but so that's why what I really love about Bubba is his ability to take out multiple survivors. Okay, so I had this happen once. You know how, like, at the end when you hook somebody and then they finish they finish the generators and everybody's still alive? Well, there was a couple times where I had somebody on the hook and I thought to myself, well, I'm not leaving this hook because I'm getting one kill for sure. And these 3 survivors, they heal themselves up. No, I know. These 3 survivors, they start crashing the hook, all 3 of them at the same time. And I rev up my chainsaw and start swinging, and it's like boom, boom, boom. Everybody's on the ground. Because his tantrum lasts, like the way I've got it set up, his tantrum keeps going. So like I knocked even the person that had Dead Hard got knocked flying. Like Dead Hard didn't even help them. I just went right through their Dead Hard. Like you saw me hit them and the Dead Hard activated, and then I just took them down immediately right after with the second hit. So like it didn't even help them. And they were so pissed, dude. They were so pissed. He's very good at that. So that's why Bubba's good, because he's good at crowd control, right? So if Bubba hooks somebody and you finish the generators, your best bet is to fucking leave. Because if he goes into a tantrum and everybody rushes that fucking hook, everybody's going down. Not just one person, everybody's going down. Well, at least if I'm playing Bubba the R. We're going to be making some chili out of your ass. As you can see, I have been making lots of it. It's been a while, so it's old blood. Okay, so there's a couple ways you can run this. You can use award-winning chili, and I use this one. This is the problem with these two, or I should say this, is this makes your tantrum go for much longer than normal. I can go halfway across the map in one tantrum. If I don't hit anything, I can keep going and going and going and going. The problem is, if I hit something right away, he starts swinging his chainsaw back and forth like crazy until the shit runs out. So you're kind of like, sometimes it takes like 3 seconds to, get back into control. However, there is a plus to this. You can chase somebody halfway across the map in the fucking tantrum without losing. So normally you would run out of juice, right? And your tantrum would stop. But there's a couple ways you can do it. Like I said, there's this way. And if you want to make it even longer, you can put this on. And now you're going to go almost the whole map. But again, if you hit a wall and you just started your tantrum, you're going to be sitting there watching them go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for like a good 4 or 5 seconds. Right? So he gets control again. However, don't think that that's bad, because it's not necessarily bad. I had a survivor that saw me going into this like little screw up, and I kept swinging my chainsaw back and forth because I was stuck and I couldn't, like, that's just the reaction he does. And they got too close, and it's still deadly when he's stuck. When he's stuck and he's swinging back and forth trying to get unstuck. If that chainsaw smacks you, you're going down. It's an instant down. It's just like if he would have hit you with a chainsaw rush, right? So you got to be careful when he gets stuck, when he's still swinging. Right? He's swinging because he's stuck. I got a survivor in the face one time because she got too close when I was trying to get unstuck, and I smacked her. I just lightly smacked her in the side of the head with my chainsaw, and she went down instantly. I was like, oh, the chainsaw is pretty dangerous, even though he's not really in a tantrum anymore. He's stuck. So yeah, so he is once the meter is full or hitting the object during chainsaw. It used to say in his description, it used to tell you this too. I see they took it out though, but it still works. So when you're chasing somebody, so let's say you're going around a loop and you go into a chainsaw thing, your tantrum. If you hit a thing and the survivor's really close, you'll still get them, right? It's still dangerous. It used to say it in his description. It used to say, be careful, like when he hits something, because the chainsaw is still dangerous. Because he's still technically swinging it. He's just stuck. So, but let me just. I gotta grab something for her now because she wants something. What does she want? Let me look. She wants a drink. She wants a drink. Okay. Well, just give me a minute. Apparently she wants a drink. Alright, I wish you would have told me this when I was already up. I'll be right back.